Damian Lewis is immensely pleased with how Billions came to its conclusion last year. The acclaimed actor, who first exited the show in 2021 after the conclusion of Season 5, made a triumphant return for its final and seventh season, which culminated in the highly anticipated series finale. Reflecting on the journey and the emotional resonance of the show's conclusion, the 53-year-old actor expressed his satisfaction in an exclusive interview with The Post, while promoting his latest film, The Radleys. Lewis praised the creative minds behind the show, specifically its creators and showrunners, Brian Koppelman and David Levine, for crafting a conclusion that he deemed both meaningful and fitting. "I think the guys, Brian Koppelman and David Levine, ended it really beautifully. It was very sentimental. It was very Billions-style," Lewis remarked. He further explained that the ending avoided the often criticized opaque or confusing finales that leave viewers baffled or disheartened. There wasn't some sort of poisonous, opaque ending. "It was really kind of like a love letter," he said, reflecting on the warmth of the final episodes. The show, known for its complex characters and high-stakes financial drama, didn't just wrap up storylines, according to Lewis. It gave fans the opportunity to reconnect with beloved characters from earlier seasons, creating a sense of closure and nostalgia. Old characters were brought back, and things were sort of wrapped up and tied up, but it was very sweet. It gave the fans a chance to be with all their favorite characters again, Lewis said, emphasizing the emotional resonance of seeing familiar faces return to the screen for one last time. Billions has long been an ensemble piece, and alongside Lewis, the show also starred an impressive cast including Paul Giamatti, Maggie Siff, David Costable, Dola Rashad, Daniel Kaye, Isaac Jeffrey Demon, Asia Kate Dillon, Corey Stoll, and Daniel Breaker. Each character brought their own unique flair to the show, helping it garner a loyal following. At one point, there was considerable speculation about potential spin-offs of the show, given its popularity and the intricate world it had built over the years. There was talk of a lot of spin-offs, this, that, and the other. Lewis recalled, hinting at the various ideas that had been floated around. However, he noted that the rapidly changing television landscape had altered those plans. But the TV landscape, as you well know, has changed so much just in the last couple of years. So I don't think those are all going to happen, he explained, highlighting the uncertainty that now pervades the entertainment industry. Despite this, he remains optimistic about the future of his career and the possibility of returning to television as a leading man. When asked if he would consider taking on another major TV role in the future, Lewis was enthusiastic in his response. "Oh God, yeah, 100%, he said emphatically. "Of course. It's just what I'm doing right now suits me from a family point of view. I'm playing music and I'm really enjoying doing that as well. I've just got sort of bits and pieces going on, and I can be with my kids. So it just sort of suits me," he added, reflecting on the current balance in his life between family and career. For now, Lewis seems content to focus on projects that allow him more flexibility and time with his children. But he remains open to the idea of jumping back into a big television role if the right opportunity comes along. There'll be a moment. There'll be a moment if someone asks me, it could all dry up. But yeah, I'm sure there will be. I hope there'll be a moment, he said optimistically, looking toward the future. Currently, Lewis can be seen starring in the new comedy horror film The Radleys, which tells the story of a seemingly normal family harboring a dark secret: they're vampires. In the film, Lewis plays dual roles: the father of the family, Peter Radley, and Peter's twin brother, Will. Lewis described the experience of portraying both characters as incredibly enjoyable, especially because of the psychological depth the roles offered. "A lot of fun," Lewis said, of playing the dual vampire roles, playing that sort of darker, the duality that we all have in our psyches. The darker, more sort of desirous, lustful, carnal selves that we temper all the time with the more rational, sensible side of ourselves. So really playing that sort of duality was just great fun. The idea of balancing human desires with rational thought provided rich material for Lewis to explore through his performance. Another highlight of filming The Radleys for Lewis was working with his younger co-stars, Bo Bragason, Harry Baxendale, and Jay Lycurgo. The energy and enthusiasm they brought to the project left a lasting impression on him. "I think working with the youngsters was really refreshing," Lewis shared. "The three main guys, Harry Baxendale, Jay Lycurgo, Bo Bragason, they are three really exciting young actors. I love their energy. I love their take on life and things." He noted that their youthful curiosity and eagerness to learn was contagious, reminding him of his own early days in the industry. "I love that wild-eyed curiosity, their willingness to learn, and just their excitement about starting out. I remember that, and it was really nice to be around," Lewis added with a sense of nostalgia. Reflecting on his own career, which has spanned several decades, Lewis offered some sage advice to aspiring actors. He encouraged them to find ways to stay active and continue honing their craft, Even during the inevitable lulls between jobs, find ways to practice, Lewis advised. Because being an actor is difficult when the phone isn't ringing. Where do you go to be an actor? So I just encourage everybody to just get a couple of bottles of cheap bread and sit on your bed with 5 friends and read plays. He said, stressing the importance of staying engaged with the work. Lewis also emphasized the importance of authenticity, both in auditions and in one's overall approach to the craft. Just stay active, stay involved. And then the other one is be yourself. I made a couple of mistakes early on when I was young, thinking I had to present in a certain way in an audition because I was really keen to get a role. And actually, you just come across as weird. So don't do that. Just be yourself and it's going to fit something. And then once you're away, you'll fly, he reflected, sharing a lesson learned from his own experiences. When asked how his children, Gulliver, 16, and Manon, 18, reacted to his latest role as the patriarch of a vampire family, Lewis admitted that they're used to their father's unique career. They're used to it, he said with a smile. Yeah, you know, a little eye roll and there goes dad again, now they're used to it. They loved it, he added, noting that his kids attended the film's premiere at the Edinburgh Film Festival and thoroughly enjoyed the movie. They loved the film. They were up at the premiere at the Edinburgh Film Festival. They loved it. It's a good age to see it at. As for his career trajectory, Lewis shared that his approach to selecting roles has shifted over the years. My mindset has changed a little bit, he admitted. Probably relaxed a little bit. When things go well, that's relaxing. So for me, I've been very lucky. Things have gone well. And so you can make some different kinds of decisions. I'm very fussy, though, about choosing jobs. He continued, explaining that he's always been selective about his projects. Despite the allure of glamorous locations or working with friends, Lewis said he's never been one to take on a role simply for convenience or superficial reasons. I've never been very good at going, oh, that's filming in the Bahamas in January. Fantastic. I'll take it. I'm not very good at that. And I'm not very good at just jumping on friends' projects either. It's really got to be good, he asserted. I have a lot of fun in my life when I'm not working, and I kind of feel that when I'm working, it's got to be really worthwhile. That's my view, Lewis concluded, underlining the thoughtful and intentional approach he takes toward his work. As Damian Lewis continues to explore new roles and creative endeavors, both on screen and off, fans can rest assured that whatever projects he chooses to pursue next will be met with the same dedication and passion that have defined his career thus far. Whether in the world of finance and power struggles in billions or in the supernatural family dynamics of the Radleys, Lewis's performances remain as captivating as ever, and his future in the industry looks bright.